Hey everyone, and welcome back to a new video. As you might have seen, we'll be taking a look at the new Womier K66 RGB Mechanical Keyboard, kindly sent out to me by Banggood to review. So stay tuned after the intro. Alright, and welcome back. So today we'll be checking out and reviewing the Womier K66 Mechanical Keyboard from Banggood. Now this unit was kindly sent out to me to review, but Banggood hasn't told me anything to say, and basically this is just my honest impressions and review. So taking a look at the keyboard, it features a 66 key layout, and with this layout we get some really unique features which we don't see on regular TKL or 60% keyboards, such as the inclusion as the arrow keys, but still maintaining a really nice compact form factor, which you can see here. So if you've seen my unboxing and previous videos of other 60% keyboards, you probably know that usually they do not have arrow keys or like a dedicated layout, whereas on the K66, on the Womier here, we have a dedicated arrow key, and this is a really nice unique layout just because it gives you that extra bit of flexibility when you want to do some gaming and maybe you want to do more typing or editing. Then this is really useful. What's also great about this keyboard is that it's fully RGB and it doesn't need any software required, so you can just plug it in with the included USB-C cable here in the back. It starts right up and you have your keyboard, so it doesn't require any additional software. It's all built into the keyboard, which is great, and it features a whole variety of different RGB effects, which in my opinion look really good. So what you get in the box will be actually very minimalistic. Since this is a more budget focused keyboard, you'll be getting the keyboard and you'll be getting a USB-C cable. You'll be also getting an instruction manual that will show you the different functions and how to configure the different RGB effects. Now my version of the Womier comes with the Gateron Red switches, but it's also available in Gateron Brown and Blue if I'm not wrong. These are the equivalent to cherry switches, which are very popular on the Ducky keyboards, for example. So if you want to find out how a blue switch sounds, then you can check out the video in the top corner somewhere. I did a little sound test there, and also there will be a sound test of this keyboard further in the video so you can compare how these two keyboards sound. Now red switches are probably the most popular amongst gamers because they feature a more linear switch, meaning a very fast actuation point, and they're very light, meaning that they're more responsive when gaming and also just feel that much quicker. I've been using this keyboard for probably the last 1 to 2 weeks, and I've been doing a variety of different things. I've been also playing some games and also writing my review, and so far I've been really enjoying this layout. One of my biggest complaints with the Ducky keyboard was probably that it did not feature any arrow keys, and it had this really uncomfortable FN and combination key setup, which is probably improved on other keyboards way more, but on here just having these dedicated arrow keys while I was testing this keyboard was such a nice experience, just because it's so much faster just to quickly edit, for example, a link when you're in Chrome, or just to page it down a tiny bit, which just really was nice. So let's see how these Gateron Red switches actually sound. In my opinion, the keyboard actually sounds really great out of the box, which is rare for a budget keyboard. The red switches on here are really nice and silent, they feel smooth, and they only have minimal key rattle. For example, the enter key, it feels sturdy but could definitely be improved, such as the spacebar. I really like the red switches, which I didn't expect. This is my first keyboard with red switches, so that's actually really cool. The light actuation force is a bit hard to get used to in the beginning, but once you really get into it, I think like after 1 week of actually using this keyboard as the main keyboard, you really start to appreciate just how fast these switches feel. Now, the main attraction of this keyboard is probably the price to performance ratio, starting with its budget price point, coming in at around $60 or 55 euros, and it can also be had a little bit cheaper if you check the description for the discount codes. It's definitely a really great buy. It has a sturdy metal inside plate, which definitely helps with stabilization and making the switches feel that much more high quality. And also it is, I think, one of the most unique RGB keyboards I've seen yet, because literally the whole frame is RGB. The keyboard itself has a fully acrylic RGB case, and it has 2 addressable RGB zones. So you can change the RGB zone of the keyboard area where you have the switches, and you can also change the RGB zone around the switch area, giving it a unique 2-tone kind of RGB layout. The case itself has a frosted acrylic plate, giving it a really nice diffused RGB shine on your desk, which in my opinion just looks really cool, and you can totally customize this with every color you like, so you can really find the perfect match for your setup. Changing these modes is also really easy with the built-in FN layer, so you can just tab through different kind of effects. You can also customize each color individually, and this is probably why I would recommend this keyboard if you're looking for something that looks great on your desk, has a lot of RGB, and if you're searching for something that also does not break the bank, then this is definitely great. It has this really lovely minimalistic design, which I actually really appreciate. The switches kind of stick out, which looks really cool, and I think if you combine this with the pudding keycaps that are also available, this could look really amazing with the RGB shine through. And that already pretty much sums up my review and impressions of the Womier K66 keyboard. I think this is a great budget keyboard with a functional and great layout, also looking extremely unique with this insane RGB effect acrylic design. It's great that it's included with USB-C and has a relatively nice long cable, and also for the price I think this keyboard is built really well, and overall I've really enjoyed using it. So if you've enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more like these. I've got more keyboard videos coming up soon, and I'm sure you'll enjoy them too. And also write a comment what you think of the Womier K66. Is this keyboard for you, or would you rather have something else? Let me know. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.